RBS Business Research Academy welcomes to you in the lecture number 37. In this lecture, we are going to understand that how we can perform regression analysis in SmartPLS. In the previous versions of the SmartPLS, this facility was not available now, but luckily we can perform the regression analysis in the SmartPLS. How to perform this video is for you. So let's go to understand how we can apply the multiple regression in SmartPLS 4. But before this one, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Rahim Baksh Sumru from Shabati University, Pakistan. And here you are looking my SmartPLS certificate was awarded to me from the SmartPLS Academy, Germany. So here, this is the interface of the SmartPLS. So now, if you are new with the SmartPLS 4, then my video lecture number 36 is available. So I would advise you that please watch this one and then move back here in order to understand the SmartPLS quite comfortably. So first of all, we have to develop a one workspace. So if we are not going to develop any workspace, then this like the new project icon will be inactive. So fortunately, we have already created this workspace. You are looking the name of this workspace, and then that's why this one is active. What's happened that whatever the process is being performed by the SmartPLS 4, its file is going to store into the workspace. So that's why workspace is necessary. So already I've created. Okay. So now now I'm going to click the new project. Click it, new project, and now it asks from you what type of the name you want to provide this new project. So now we have to provide the name to this new project. So now this is the name of a new project. So once if you have provided the name, like the name title to this one, then you should click the create button. And now few more things have been done. Like now look here, 99 observations exploratory like this one. And here you're looking import data file and the create model. So now after creating a new model, you will get this type of the two options: import data file and the create model. So first of all, we have to import the data. That's very important. So click this button, and here you will be able to reach where the data is stored. So here you are looking, two files are there. So I'm going to work on this one, 99 observations, like the exploding green percent. Why 99 observation? The reason is only that I expect that the most of the my users are users of SmartPLS. They may not have the commercial version of this one. They maybe they like most probably they are working on the trial version. So in the if they are working trial version, so now this trial version is not allowing to work on more than the 100 observations. So that's why, to be on safe side, I'm working on the 99 observations. By the way, it's link, data of the link I have also left in the description of this video. If you want to have this data file, you can also go, you can also click that link and you can download it and you can do some practical work. Okay, open. Now the data is going to be attached with your model. See how quick it is working. Now all our variables have been, and this is a description of all your variables. So if you are new with this description, then my video number 37 is available. Please watch this one. So now our data has been imported successfully. Okay, one more thing I want to clear here, that the previous version of the SmartPLS, they were only accepting the CSV. That means that data which has the extension Excel data file, which is extension only of the .csv, it was being accepted. But now in the PLS-4, they have given us some more room or more cushion here. Now the SPSS also not only accept that Excel with the .csv, but also Excel with the .xls, like this one extension. And more importantly, it is also accepting the SPSS data, which is extension of the .sav. Now looking the file which are working is a SPSS file. So now easily it has accepted this file. So now these three format this smart PLS is accepting right now. Just click the import and the data is being imported. Okay, so now the data has been imported, and now the next thing is that we have to create our model. Now our data has been attached. So now why not we have a one look on the data? So just double click it. Now we are on the data. So now these are the indicators. This information of the indicator like mean, mode, median, and all these things. This statistic is available here. Just like in the previous versions of the Smart PLS 4. These are indicator correlation among all the indicators. Now we are going back. Now we have to create a one model. Just click it, and now it asks from you that what you want to do. Now either you want to perform Smart PLS-SEM regression or process. So now in this video we want to perform regression. Just select it, okay, and now it asks again that what's the name of your file. Then we have to provide. You can provide other name or same name as you like, but I'm providing the same name over. Just save it. Okay. Now, canvas model has been opened here, and in this one you're looking on this side. All our variables are there, and this is the like the name of the this is the name of the your project which are working, and these 99 are your observations. Okay, and then. One more thing which I want is there's about the here. So how many these are visible? Okay, are used or unused? Unused, there's no animal, and this the here you can change. Okay, I'm this is in this option later on. Okay, first of all, we have to create a one graph. Like how to create a graph? We are looking at an image of the graph. Accordingly, in accordance with this graph, we have to create a one graph. So first of all, you have to decide which one is your dependent variable. For regression analysis is very important. So now, for example, GPV is our dependent variable. Just select it and bring it here, and then leave it. Okay. Now GPV is our dependent variable. Okay. So that's why you're looking. The intercept is here. Okay. And then all your independent variables. You can select all the one and then drag all those one and leave your mouse the button of your mouse over here. GPP. Now all these independent variables have been attached with this one. And then if you want to move on the left side, then it's very easy. Just align the indicators to the left. Now these will be moved to the left. So on this side, you're looking, all these options are there in my video lecture number 36. I have discussed all these one in the detail. So now if you want to know about all these options, please watch that video. And now here. So it shows all used and unused. These are unused, gender, age, and education. While used, these are all the used. Now you are looking all these we have used. Okay, index. Now if you want to like the change from 1 to 9, you are looking here. And from 9 to 1, you're looking here. And then name. Okay, first we have to select this one, I think so. And now if you do this one, okay. So now here in this one, these things are being changed. Okay. Now, after this one, what directly we have to apply the multiple regression. Now, how to apply? It's very simple. Click the calculate standard regression analysis, necessary condition analysis, and the NCA permutation. But here we want to analyze to apply the regression analysis. Just click it. A new window has been appeared over here, where some more things are there, like the type, S type, two tail or one tail, significance level. There are three significance level are there: 90%, 95%, and 99%. Mostly we work on the 95% in the social science, and this is a standard error. Okay, so these three things we have to. If you want to change, it's okay. Otherwise, by default option is also okay. So if you want to change, then you can click it, two tail, one tail, and then standard error, and then heteroscedastic consistent, and all these things are here. Okay, so now we have to choose the as a button start calculation. But before this one, I think we should go through this one. Linear regression is a model for predicting the value of one dependent variable based on the one or more dependent variable. So that are the same thing we are performing right now here. And then start calculations. Now it says progress, third button. It shows that the work is in progress. So now it's so quick in calculating all the like the different options are over there. And now it will provide you some of the results of this process. Now it's in the process. So here, okay, our results are ready right now, and we can have a look on this one. So all these our IVs are there, and this is their coefficients. Like the EK environmental knowledge, it's like the 0.24 ITP interpersonal influence. It's the like the negative 0.04 median all these ones. So now TGP trust on green product, it is a 0.27. So maximum impact of the TGP is there. So now like the out of the 6, 3 are positive related with the it has a positive influence on the GPP and the by the okay 4 and with the rest 2 they have the negative impact like this one. Okay, so now if you look more, this means out of the 5, 2 have the negative relationship with the dependent variable, and while 3 they have the positive relationship with the dependent variable. Now, the normally we write in our hypothesis that there is a positive and significant relationship between the dependent variable and the independent variable. We know that through this negative line of signs and this a positive sign, whether whatever relation is there. So in this case, positive, in this case, negative, but we do not know either that is significant or not. So now here you're looking R square is a blank, nothing is there. And here you're looking the R square is there. This is the value of the R square 0.17. If you keep the cursor over here, you will find R square existed in the Durbin-Watson test. Okay. And then this R square is okay. So here our students coefficient, these are student coefficient along with the p-value. Let's be the EK is also positive and significant, and ITP is a negative impact, negative relationship, and also it is non-significant. Media has also the same case like the ITP, while price and the TGP they have the positive and the TGP has a positive significant impact, while the price is a positive relationship, but it is a non-significant. Okay, so now again, these are the T values, and then these are standardized and unstandardized. Both results are available here along with the P values and the T values. And then magic like this one, relative value impact and the absolute impact. So now these two things again are available in this one. Okay, so one more thing, if you keep here Durbin-Watson test, what is this? Let's have a look on this one. So here some of the like the definition of the Durbin-Watson statistic definition is given here. So before going further, I would like to introduce this a wonderful website, and usually I refer this one, Investopedia, because it provides you complete detail regarding the education, market, simulations, your money, advice, and the activity. But more importantly, feature in which I'm interested, that's about the education. It provides complete like the definition of the different terms which we use in the economics, business administration, commerce, and public agency. So from the participants of these fields, now this website is a wonderful. For example, if you want to know about the GDP, GNP, and all these concepts, you are new with these concepts. So now this website provides you the complete definition of all these, along with the videos are also there. Through these videos, they are going to make you understood that how GDP works and what is the definition of the GDP. So wonderful website is there. I strongly recommend you to go through in this one. And then if we come down, so here is a definition of the Durbin-Watson statistic is a test for the autocorrelation for a statistical model or regression. Whenever we apply any regression model, we have to check either there's autocorrelation or not. Autocorrelation means that the relationship between the two variables at the different stages. So now if there is autocorrelation or not. So in this one, the minimum value is the 0 and the maximum is 4. So now, okay. So this is a minimum maximum. And then if the value is the we like the double Watson value, if it is the between the 0 and 2, it means there is a positive autocorrelation. And if there is a 2 to 4, it means there is a negative autocorrelation. And one more thing, if there is a point, if the value of double Boston test is a 2, it means there is no any autocorrelation. So the value we have almost, I think, the 1.49 like this one. So it means that in the data, there is a positive autocorrelation. Okay. And then if we come down, then you are looking here that key takeaways and the further more like the detail is available about the double Boston test. It's a wonderful website. Okay, then we are going back to our, now we are going back to our SmartPLS dashboard. So here value of double Boston test is a 1.49. It means that there is a positive autocorrelation in the data. Okay. And a few more things like if we go enter into the reports. Okay, so here several reports have been emerged over this final results. In this one, the summary coefficient is here. Like the price, standardized coefficient, unstandardized coefficient, T value, P value, whatever we understood in the before this one. So now these red color, it means that it's a non-significant, and the green color, it means a significant. And then this is a summary of the ANOVA, this is unstandardized, and this is the standardized coefficients. Then it's a quality criteria. In the quality criteria, first of all, there is a R square, okay, and then quality statistics are also there. All are in the green color because they are less than 3. So that's why. So these are the results of the VF, and these are the condition index. So all are less than 10. So now the criteria of this one, if the any value is more than 10, now there is a chances of the multicollinearity in your data. So there's no multicollinearity from this point of view. And then there is another one is a residuals. So now residuals are case in the GTV, and then descriptives are there, and then QQ plot is also there, and then the residuals are there. So why these things are here? So before that, I would like to discuss about the assumptions of the multiple regression. Multiple regression, either you are performing into the SPSS or in the SmartPLS or in the software. It's mandatory to meet the all like assumptions of the multiple regression. What are those? I would like to share all those one again. Here we have to go somewhere. Okay, so here there are the multiple assumptions of the multiple regression. So now when running the multiple regression, there are several assumptions that you need to check your data meet. If it is meeting, wonderful. If it's not meeting, then there's a problem with your data. And if it is meeting all these assumptions, then the results are reliable and valid. If it is not meeting, the results are not reliable and not they are also invalid. And then the data which has been used is the data file, which you can also download it. And further, if we go down, then different assumptions are there. Assumption number 1, and how to meet this assumption, the process is given here. And then assumption number, like the another assumption. So assumption wise, like the assumption number 2, process is there. Assumption 3, process is there. So now all the process are given to meet every assumptions before applying the multiple regression. So it is quite a wonderful document is there. For example, assumption number 1, that the relationship between the IV and DV is linear. Okay, if it's made, wonderful. There is no multipolarity in your data. If it's made, wonderful. And then values of the residual are independent. You have to also check this one. Residual of the values of residual is constant. Value of residual are normally distributed, and there is no any influential case in that. Now in this one, all the assumptions have been made in this data except this one. Okay, so now even we can say that if the majority of assumptions are being made by your data, then okay, you can go. But there's some of very important assumptions are there which we cannot violate it, like the linearity. If there is no linearity, then it is useless to apply the multiple linear regression. If there is a collinearity, again, it is useless. So these two assumptions are very important to meet. Okay, now we are going back to the SmartPLS dashboard. So now again we are on the SmartPLS dashboard. So now these some type of the things are here. Okay, so these are the residuals. Okay, and then we have to like the predicted values. Okay, this is an algorithm. Okay, no, this is predicted values, prediction. Okay, and the descriptives are there, and these are predictive versus actual values are there. These are predicted, like the values are there. Okay, and here bridge and pattern test is also there. So now almost normally whatever the results which are getting in the from the species, that's almost the same results we are getting from with the help of the SmartPLS-4. These are the setting which we used to apply, and then data setup, then the regressions are there, and execution log, they means what you performed. And then in the last one, there's about the model. Okay, so now almost all the things are there normally which we require to perform our multiple regression in any software. So now if you want to import, export data, now Excel is there and the HTML. In both format you can, but these two facilities are depending on the which type of the version in which you are working. If you work in the trial version, then these will not be available to you. Okay, now we're going back. And now we reach on this one again. Okay, so now I think there is the concept of performing the SmartPLS in the SmartPLS-4 has been clear in your mind. Okay, and the data which I'm using here is like the its link I have left in the description, from where you can also download. And another thing is the assumptions file. Its link is also I have left in the description box, from where you can also download and you can have a read of all the material which is available in this PDF file. I hope that you like this video. If you like this video, please comment on this video, subscribe my channel, and share this video with the other people. Thank you very much.